what's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be solving question 46. This is from the SAT number 16. And the question reads, as used in line 44, resolve most nearly means. So here we have a word choice problem. The way to solve this is to go back to line 44. We're going to look for how resolve is being used within the context that it's being used in. Maybe try to plug in our own word that can match, and then come down here and try to match it to one of the answer choices. So here we have this part. It says, other scientists had examined the glass beads for signs of water decades earlier, but their detection capacities were no match for the ion microprobe's ability to resolve measurements at the scale of a millionth of an inch. So here we go. We have ability to resolve measurements at the scale of a millionth of an inch. So we got to find a word to replace resolve. And so I honestly think that the word resolve here is used kind of an interesting way. It's a little unconventional, and I even have a little bit of trouble just coming up with a good synonym for it or a good word to replace it. But just based on the context here, basically we know that this new ion microprobe is just a lot stronger. It's better technology, so it's able to see more clearly and probably be able to make distinctions that earlier technology wasn't able to make, right? So here they're basically contrasting it with the earlier technology that was used, and they're contrasting it in terms of their detection capacities. So basically this is telling us that the new ion microprobe has really strong detection capacities. It's able to detect or discern or discriminate between things at a closer, more precise level. So anything here, even if we don't know an exact word to replace resolve measurements, right? What we can do is basically we want to choose one that's going to capture the idea that this is a new technology that allows for more precision and more accuracy. So if we go to 46, one of the first options here is distinguish between. And distinguish between is sort of like discriminate, is sort of like allowing for more precision and more accuracy if you're able to discriminate between small measurements at different lengths. And if we plug it in, it sort of makes sense, right? Their detection capacities were no match for the ion microprobe's ability to distinguish between measurements at the scale of a millionth of an inch. That makes sense. Basically, it's strong enough that when you're talking about different measurements within so small a figure as a millionth of an inch, it's able to basically distinguish between those. B and C are similar. We have change into and convert to, which if we plug it in, it doesn't make sense because it says their detection capacities were no match for the ion microbe's ability to change into measurements or convert to measurements. So this is basically saying the ion microprobe is changing into a measurement. It doesn't really make too much sense. Convert to would be if we're converting from one unit to another, but we don't really have any evidence of that. Clear from, answer choice D, also really doesn't make too much sense to me. That would say their detection capacities were no match for the ion microprobe's ability to clear from measurements. I don't even sure really how to understand that or how to interpret that. So distinguish between really is the only one that makes sense when you plug it in. And it also sort of captures the sense that we get of it, that this new technology allows for more precision and more accuracy. So we're going to choose answer choice A for question 46.